Refund? This is free. I don't get paid 98 episodes in, and I still don't get a paycheck. Get your refund. Get out of here.
Can't make a wife out of a hoe.
Get out of here. Ugh.
Hello.
What's up, guys?
What's up?
Let me get my key light on point so that you're, there we go.
Oh, you turned your potato camera off.
Here's what I said. Get out of here. No, the potato cam is horrible. We're gonna go. I'm gonna just so you can see. This is how bad it could be. It could be this bad. It could be this bad.
That was like what, episode 1 through 15 or so?
No, not even that. It was those episodes where things were really, really raw. Was like I was using the webcam's mic because I couldn't figure out how to access my regular microphone because I was nigh on computer illiterate at that point. Like, I could write a college term paper, but I sure as fuck don't know how to set up a webcam. But we've graduated since then. We've grown.
Webcam, my heart in you.
Oh, welcome to the KotoKai Robo-Dojo Workbench 98. Considering we've already surpassed the 100th week that we've been doing this because I take breaks.
We all do.
Yeah. Some people need it. Some people
have time for
need it more. Yeah. Self-love, man.
Definitely. Gotta care for thyself. Numero uno. If there isn't the one, then there's zero, and you're not here. Nobody wants that. Just gonna do some weird Guy Fieri thing, but John's not around, so we're not going to Flavor Town. Just want to say what's up real quick to the people that are already out in the chat hanging out. Manny, of course, you're in first. Thank you. Ever present, Manny MacDio. If you guys don't know MacDio or Manny, go check him out on IG. He's a really creative builder. He isn't as outspoken or like forward as everybody else, but he's so fucking supportive and cool. Definitely go check out Manny's work. Typhurious is out there too. Julius Dembski, what up? I was supposed to talk to Julius Dembski today on video chat about this project we're working on, but I have my butt and my head so far up my butt in my studio here, like just cleaning and rearranging. It doesn't look like it, but I worked in here like my whole day off. It's insane. What's up, Julius Dembski? Dave B, Greg Blair, Turtles out there. Lucas was cracking. Miguel wants his refund. Come over here to Brooklyn. I got you a refund, boy. Jack's great on Gal. What's popping? Thomas Staten, how you doing? What is good? Hi, Craig. Colin, what's good? How you doing? How you doing, Paul?
Good, man. I'm just, really excited to be joined by Yellow Paul. Pretty big.
Yellow Paul, he's here. He's yellow. He's Paul. He's here. No.
On the 100th episode, it's gonna be. We're just gonna see how many colors of Paul we can get in this store.
I should make myself like German Paul, Paul like Spetzel Paul or something, or like
we going in, boys.
Yeah, Paul all Stein.
We're gonna get them a little too much. Oh, you know what? We're gonna get Julio in here with his lights on, and he can be Red Paul.
Let me tell him real quick.
On Tuesday, or what was that? When you guys did Mechanism, he was looking a little flush.
Oh, he was looking rosy.
Yeah.
Yeah, he had blood rushed into various parts of his body. Paul's all yellow.
Wait. Hello, guys. Welcome to the KotoKai Robo-Dojo, episode 98. 98. I am Yellow Paul. How's it going? Paul Turgeist.
Everyone's got to have a colored key light. Poltergeist.
Oh, I unplugged mine.
Oh no!
Wait.
I have to tell Alexa. I don't know.
I feel your.
I can be any color.
Fading.
Any color, Paul, you want.
Damn it! Keep on plugging that shit.
Did you not take the sticky off the back of it?
He has
Of
not.
course not. No, of course not.
Oh,
No, I keep unplugging it from the hub.
oh, like the USB.
Yeah. Give me more.
So, Paul, I'm looking at this decal very closely. It's actually not Japanese. It says EFSFAL.
That's underneath the. Hold on, let me pull up the.
No, that's in the middle. It says
in the middle.
EFSF.
I have it. It's so. I have what I have right in front of me just now is a decal sheet, like a water decal sheet.
Okay.
So I can't even make like it just looks like and it probably is just lines on the decal sheet because it's not even like a real decal sheet. It's something from eBay. I can't remember this name of this brand, like where they put the numbers down at the bottom. It's sheet 61220.
I'm dead mouse.
Good dead mouse. Oh Jesus! Look, it's a fat.
Sorry. Not really sorry.
Paul Mitchell hair products.
Paul. Wow, they're just going on the Pauls. Paul Schaefer.
Okay.
Forget about Paul Schaefer.
I tell you what, man, I might be the only person that streams with you guys that doesn't wear a backwards hat.
Oh my God! He's broken the streak.
Yes, he's out. He's out. He's out of the group. Done.
Google how many Pauls fit in an anus.
Oh God!
Wow.
Are we going there? That's the thing again.
Wow.
This is not wet palette. This is not wet palette Wednesday. We're not going there. Mm-mm. What the hell is A?
It's not bad key, honestly, with that. The blue in the background. It's a good setup.
A little blue, a little yellow. I don't know. I could be Alexa, make all the lights red. Oh,
She doing it?
makes it a little too dark though.
Oh,
Red's a dark color.
it's ominous, man. That's some.
I got my reds cranked.
Oh, I have. Hold on. One more.
I made mine yellow.
Oh, I got that too.
What are those?
Several different versions of yellow. It's more of an orangey yellow.
I don't know how specific I can tell Alexa to be. I don't.
You gotta learn the colors now, Paul.
Yeah.
I just have
purple.
my keypad, so I can.
I have.
You got one of those, right?
Yeah, but no, but not for these lights. Oh, wait. This guy works on my phone. Hold on.
There you go.
Dummy.
Now we're just having fun playing with our lights. Nerds. This is what we did 98 episodes in, and we fucked off and talked about lights. By the way, my lights are very easy to get a hold of on Amazon. Pretty cheap. By search for like LED color change LED strip. And $20 and you'll have yourself some nerdy lights that you can dork out with too.
Very cheap stuff.
Ooh.
I mean, this stuff in the back right here, like you guys can just see under my pegboard, that was like $6 at IKEA.
Exactly.
Yeah, I have a couple different ones. So I wanted above me, I have a fan with like just a plain light fixture, and I wanted some colored lights there. And I don't know if you guys have ever looked into like the Philips Hue. It's probably like the most common ones. Those damn things are like $50 a light bulb.
Oof. No, this one right here is a I think it's Fate or Fight FEIT. It's $11 per bulb, like super
Nice.
cheap. And
I went with
GoSund.
It's like GoSund. Like it was an Amazon find, but the app that comes with it controls like those. It'll also control like your robot vacuum cleaner and like a bunch of other household crap. So, and they were pretty cheap. It was like maybe $20 for a box, $25 for a box of 3 bulbs. So not too bad.
That's
Like I
not
said,
bad at
they
all.
work. They integrate with your Alexa if you have Alexa, or I believe it works with Google. I don't know what the hell you call. What's Google's name? Google? You just say Google, or does she have a name?
No, it's just Google. You go, hey Google,
Hey Google.
how many raccoons can you fit in your anus? This is
What do you guys use to light your display cases? I have little puck lights. These are red behind me.
Yeah, I did the same thing as Paul. They're just not on right now because the battery's dead.
Yeah, I've gone through a handful. These ones have a couple more light options than the last set I had, and they're a little bigger and they last. The batteries aren't too bad, but yeah, I have a problem where I'll forget that I have them on when I'm like playing a video game or building or something like that, and then they just sit there on for a long time, and then they burn out pretty quick in that case.
Yeah, I timed them, and they last roughly around about 5 hours per battery charge. It's not great. Yeah, it's not great. It's not too bad.
Are they rechargeable Pabs, or are you replacing?
Replacing.
Ah, rough.
Yeah.
Mine used three triples as well.
Yeah. They're not bad though. And then I have like some rope lighting and not rope lighting, like that same thing that you had, Brian, around the bottom back of the desk in a couple places and around the TV. And then my PC lights up, 10,000 colors. Gotta have the RGBs.
Paul, what kind of builder are you?
What kind of builder am I? Not much of one. A distracted one.
He builds like Ronan.
One a year. What's a 1 year guy?
If you can describe your builds in one word, like honestly.
Postponed.
I like that. Delayed.
Nice. Just like head. On the level. What kind of builder are you? Delayed. Yeah, postponed. I'm a postponed builder.
Not a sponsored builder. That's for sure.
That's great, dude. That's fucking great. All right,
I'm sponsored. I am sponsored. I'm sponsored by my job.
That's he's right. I mean,
maybe twice a year, my wife sponsors me. She'll buy me a kit.
That is a common thing where the wifeys are the sponsors.
Yeah.
My mother-in-law has been a great sponsor for me. She helped me purchase all my air compressors and my airbrushes and stuff like that through the years that I've been doing this. Yeah, she was a wonderful help, and I miss her.
I'm not a serious builder. That's what I would say, in multiple ways.
If Z gets on, he can be a RuPaul. No, he's Brown Paul.
It's Brown Paul, man.
I don't know what we're gonna do for him because brown lights. I don't think that's gonna work out.
So, Paul, are you ready for your brand new logo?
By the way, just to give everyone a little backstory, I know nothing about logo design or anything, and I had played around with this like a year ago, and I just had a question for Pabs about what were we talking about? Adobe Illustrator and
Illustrator.
Obviously, Pabs has quite a bit of experience, so
I try.
I have no experience. Doo-doo Paul. Use MS Paint.
So there you go.
I don't have MS Paint.
So this is the GP01 logo modified to have come for Paul, and I have the kanji right here in the middle that says "to delay."
I love that.
That is quality.
To delay.
That is high quality. Pabs worked on this for approximately 30 minutes.
Drawing that with a pencil would have taken me 3 days.
That's how good this man is.
I practiced and I trained for 10 years to be able to do things in 10 minutes. That is what I tell people when people ask me why I do things so quickly. It's like, well, yeah, I've been doing it for 10 years. I mean, if I don't do it,
it's also why you're so expensive. Because time equals money, so does experience.
Buy these tools just to not use them. I don't have too many tools I haven't used actually.
We got Fogue. Yeah, is that Jeff?
Yeah.
Gunpla Paul is Gunpla Jesus needs a new logo. Methinks. We can also do something with Jesus, I guess. I mean, you know, we can figure
I was
that
just
out.
talking about how I was just talking this morning about how Jeff is such a stand-up guy. No shit.
So
Absolutely
I'm gonna save this poll and you know, just send me your email. I'll
Yep.
send it your way. Don't even
Appreciate
worry
it,
about
bud.
anything
Thank
else.
you, sir.
Yeah, no problem.
4
Nice
hours.
and easy.
Design my logo and word font. Yeah. Things in the packaging that says stuff like that. Do they really? I had no idea. That's pretty funny. I don't know if you saw his comment in Gawa.
6 if you never make them. Nice.
You can't.
No, it's true.
Yeah,
And that's what I'm saying. Like,
what's the? Have you seen the meme with like the black guy and he's touching his head?
Oh yeah.
You can't make
Yeah.
mistakes.
Well, what I would say is like anything that can be fixed isn't a mistake. So you're not making mistakes out there, guys. If you do something and it doesn't turn out how you want it to turn out, then correct it. It's not a mistake. It's just a bump in the road.
Opportunity.
This is part of the
You
game.
You can't make mistakes with plastic toys. No, that's probably not correct.
Well, there's a couple people out there I want to say. I'm not gonna name that may or may not have done a couple of oopsies in their lifetimes. They may or may not have realized it. Yeah.
Only a lazy modeler doesn't know failure.
It's true. Like they do have that in packaging in some of the tools from Japan. Like they have sayings like that just out of nowhere. It's like to fail means you're not doing it. Or stuff like that. Like really weird sayings just on the packaging. All right.
Sushi knows their audience. Yeah.
William Wilms says, if you think it's a mistake, then call it a bird instead.
Yo, what up? Steph just popped in. What up, Steph?
What it do, Steph?
What?
Turn them down a little bit.
Am I too loud?
No, I'm talking about my lights.
Oh.
My lights. You're fine. You're worried.
It's the same with what is that other company? Hasegawa. Very old school, but still has stuff like that in their packaging.
Oh, I did.
Went with
Just put a bunch of stuff away. I just got like the whole Mackay thing primed out. I got the Critiqual primed out. The core build. Feeling good. Look at that. I love how well that seam. There's a big ass seam on that. There ain't no more seam, my friends.
Wow.
A little bit of a do-up, a little bit of a divot right there from the surface imperfection, but that's all right. I'll live with that. But it looks good. Otherwise, the whole thing, the whole spike is seamed all the way up and down.
Yeah, this looks like that was fabricated, like it was hammered out.
that's the F90.
Yeah, the F91 from the Dean and Zahn from 1989. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. These turned out really good too. I like the way that those came out pretty clean.
Make it so big.
Sure. A little bit of abnormality. I should do that. I'm always bad at it. A little bit of abnormalities in it still, but that's why we coat them with the extra primer. But yeah.
That's what weathering is for.
Yeah. But yeah, no, it turned out really clean. I did a little bit of modding on the lower part of this because it was just big and chunky and it didn't fit well with the whole design. But yeah, this is a.
Speaking of Red Bull, what up, Julio?
Oh, Julio says all I make is doodle. He's a liar, by the way.
There's no kanji for that, man. I can't do that. I can't put that on your logo, bro.
He makes doodle eyes.
I mean, there is, but it's too long. All right, it's too long. It's too complicated.
Too much. But yeah, so there used to be a bunch of models back there, and as you can see, all there is Mozuko. And
yeah.
yeah. So I packed up a bunch of my clean snapped models that I knew that I wasn't going to do anything with, that I just kind of had like on display chilling in the background, which are nice to have. You know, it's good to have a selection of things. People are like, oh, well, I was talking about this model. I'm like, oh, really? Well, I have this over here. Fucking dumbass. That's me. Yeah, so not so much anymore, which is good because you got to have that space to breathe. You got to have air. I felt like everybody was crowding in on me, and I had like an audience, like that Beat Bobby Flay show where everybody's like up above, like in the Coliseum, looking at him as he beats everyone's ass because he's a phenomenal shit.
The Iron Chef.
Yeah, one of many. One of many. Polly, what are you working on?
I'm finishing up this Wing Zero. Well, I'm not finishing up. That's a lie. Don't be a lying builder. I'm continuing on the Wing Zero.
In progress.
Extremely slowly because I'm distracted. Distracted builder probably would have been an accurate statement as well.
Ooh. Ty Furious makes a good point. Brian needs 9 more followers on Twitch to hit affiliate. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go on twitch.tv right now and go look for Bro Builder.
I'm kidding.
And I'm going to go ahead and follow that man, unless I already follow him. No, actually. Wait, what is your name on Twitch, Brian?
Bro Builder, I think. The same.
I found him. You don't have a space in between Bro and Builder.
Yeah, no space. Yeah, I only went forced.
So now he is 8 followers away from affiliate, man.
I need 940 more YouTube followers to be monetized.
Yeah. I'm almost at 500 YouTube followers, which is fine. Once again, we know that game. It's not.
I am 2 subscribers away from 500 for
that's
for
fucking
my
phenomenal.
critical builds.
That is phenomenal.
Yeah, it's pretty. That's pretty cool. So if anybody hasn't subscribed to the Critical Builds channel yet, please do and let us hit that milestone. I don't have a giveaway in mind, but I will be grateful. I'll say thank you in the most well-mannered way possible.
I've been trying to figure. What? Yeah.
I think Ungawa said, "Paps, link the Twitch." I can do that for you. Yeah.
Oh, that's all right. See if you don't follow me. I'm a nice guy too. I don't have Tim, my anger management guy, in today, so my aggressive interpreter. What do I have? That shouldn't be there. So what I have here in front of me is this is like the bin of larger miscellaneous plastic bits that I've been collecting. It's got a lot of interesting stuff in it. A lot of these guys are good. Not a lot of them, but I've got some of these, the little pizza tables, little Barbie tables from the inside of your pizzas. They're good for like structures and shit, but mostly it's just like bottles and caps and doodads, like bags full of like the same thing. Wow. Just like weird plastic shit, you know? Something here. This is just like a collection of the same style of runner from like a bunch of those like Koto kits, you know? So it's like a bunch of these, but when you use like 20 of them in sequence with a bunch of other stuff, it looks like proper kind of structures. So it's just kit bash crap, you know? Fodder for the horde. But because it is February and the original Mecha contest for 2021 is just started up. I've talked about this a lot, but if you guys don't know what that is, you should go check it out. There's a Facebook, and I think there's also a website too, so you don't have to go through Facebook if you don't want to deal with that crap. But yeah, so the original Mecha competition or original Mecha contest was set up by Cam, and it's an online competition that is open to everybody. It runs from February through the end of October, and it is essentially just a way to like release all your creative energy without like having the like it has to look like a thing. It's supposed to be original, so whatever it is, it can't look like a Gundam, like it can't look like a Tallgeese, or it can't look like a Barbatos or a Zaku or whatever like that, but you can take parts from all of those and use all of those. Just look original. With an emphasis on like scratch building and sculpting and stuff like that. One thing that I said the other night about it that I hadn't really thought of before is that you could actually make your entire build out of clay. You could just sculpt it and then enter a sculpture that way. as long as, the mecha form and all the periphery guidelines are fit, then there's no reason that you couldn't just like do a full-on clay sculpture and go that route as opposed to, building something else. So don't feel restricted. Like John Lynn had mentioned, like, could you use cardboard? And it's like, of course you can use whatever, cardboard or paper or whatever, like anything. It's cool. It's like, use it all, man. Like the more creative and the more expressive you are with your work, the better you're going to work, or the better you're going to score, or whatever that means. It's like, yeah, come have fun. Oh, there it is. Manny changed his YouTube profile photo, looking good.
Yeah, I like the thumbnail. It looks great.
Who was it that said? Oh, Persistent Turtle says, check it out, please. Brian is not allowed to place this year.
It's cool. Don't worry about it. We'll see.
Mm-hmm. If you don't want to,
Jesse, you can use an astray. Of course, see, you can, but it can't look like the astray that you use. He's like, I put the arms on the legs and the legs on the arms. Ain't the same, homie. You gotta do something original.
What if I take the blue frame and put it on a red frame?
Oh boy!
No, that's not a. No, it's not original.
Who's making these rules, man?
Tell you who's making these rules. Damn.
Took 4 hours on a program I didn't know how to use. Hey, it's cool to learn a new skill, man. I mean, if you had never used something like that before, why wouldn't it?
I also linked the new critical merch in the chat. So if people want to pick up the, to me, it's a fail t-shirt.
That's a good one.
Just letting you guys know. It's right there. Big thank you to people who did pick it up, though. Ty Furious bought a whole bunch. Oh, no, Ty Furious. No. Wait. Was it Ty Furious? No.
Okay.
The Guy Daigogi, bought a whole bunch for for Z and Miguel and stuff. And I know Ty just picked up one. So big thank you guys for picking that up. So I'm at that stage of my build where I'm staring at it and I'm thinking, is it ready for primer or not?
The Barbatos?
Yeah.
I was just looking at that a bit ago on Instagram. And I liked your panel line design very much, especially I think it was on the forearms.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, I'm quite proud of this because I made all of those identical, but nobody has seen the thing that I did that wasn't very identical. So if you guys look very close, there's something there.
Here you go. So this is my entry from 2019. Oh wait, where is it? Here it is. No, it's here. So as you can see, there's a bunch of like reused parts from other mecha, but
this is Brian, is this the lice?
No, this is the flea. Yes, some bitch. This is one of the photos that I used as an entry photo. Maybe not this particular one, but this was from the photo set. So prior to weathering and either further filtering, I added more color to it and did a bunch of filtering and then added like 600 or 700 decals to it. Before,
hey Brian,
yeah.
Is there any way you could show us like previous year's winners? So the ones that I have seen in terms of entries and stuff, the style and the aesthetics are very much kind of the Western influence styles. You know what I mean? And I haven't really seen like styles from Eastern influences yet, or quite like not quite to that level. You know what I mean? Like.
Uh-huh.
It's very kind of Western mech warrior Hawken kind of that kind of style and thought process.
So this year is the third year that it's been up, right? So I won the first year, and the person that came in second was Win. I don't know if you've seen Win's stuff. I bet I could. Let me open a tab and go to the page on Facebook and go to last year's entries. It's gonna take me a second to get over to it, but we will get there. Here we go.
Persistent Turtle says, until this year, there's going to be a turtle.
Ooh.
Oof. Where am I gonna? All right, so all right, cool. So we're gonna back up a bit. Yeah, I'm just on the Facebook page right now. Here's work. Yeah, so I won the first year. Andrew Hilton Wig won last year, and I came in second last year. I don't know who came in third either year, because I suck as an individual. Oh wow, that thing's crazy.
Gunpla Ronan says, Pab said OMC is racist. No, I didn't say that.
Oh, what a fun one. There's so much creative stuff. You guys gotta join the group and just go look through the photos. There's so many awesome creative. Like, what happened to that? Like, in the
Guy Daigogi says, Brian, curious question here by chance. Was the spider mech boss from Final Fantasy VIII influential any in the design of the flea?
No. What boss is
I think
that?
it was called
like
the Gat X something. Yeah,
from
8.
7? From like the beginning?
From 8.
8.
Yeah.
I don't think I played 8 to that point.
It's the spider mech. It was called the X-ATM092. If you Google it, you'll see like the first image of it, and you'll think, oh,
Brian, was
I can see
that like how from the beginning when you started building that? Did you have that whole concept in mind? Because I don't know if I remember or am misremembering. I remember you tinkering with the design quite a bit. Like you didn't have.
For the flea? No, it was originally going to be a 2-headed dragon mech.
Right. Okay. I just wanted to make sure I was remembering like the right project.
Yeah,
but
like the dragon from Willow. You know, that crazy 2-headed fire-breathing dragon from Willow, right? Yeah, that's kind of what I was thinking. And it originally had these like 2 really bulky heads, and I went out and I bought 2 Kamaris armor battle type, whatever the second version of Kamaris is, to use the legs as the necks to make that like big neck with those big heads, and the ammo pods on the back of the flea were the heads on the front, and they had these like mouths, and I was working on this whole crazy thing with legs, and I was originally gonna have 6 legs as opposed to the 4 legs because I still have all those parts that I cast because I did that from my own molds and stuff. So it's really easy, like when I make molds and things like that, it makes it easy for me to make a lot of the same kind of parts, so I can mess with things really quickly. It's just expensive to get into and to do.
Absolutely.
I'm glad.
Yeah, it does have like a Tachikoma tank kind of feel to it from Ghost in the Shell. Yeah, see, that's where the stuff like those, because I grew up. I'm older. I'm in like my 40s, and I grew up watching, that kind of stuff in mecha anime in the 80s and the 90s. So yeah, I'm super influenced by all that fun, awesome shit. I love me some quad mechs. I play Armored Core, like old Armored Core, like Armored Core 1, Armored Core 2.
No, Armored Core.
Gunpla Ronan says, the flea to me is a better marquee than most actual marquee.
It kind of floats the line.
Yeah, it's right there with because obviously the main body is it's very round, and its proportions aren't exactly what you'd call traditional. I'm going to quote. No, put in quotes. So it's I think it skirts that line. It's pretty cool.
I intended for it to
The
be
painting style kind of
Oh yeah,
my there too with that.
Yeah, my Flecktarn dot camo.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was a lot of fun.
For you, maybe not for Cole.
Oh no, yeah.
What are you doing? Stop!
Not even that. It's
how many holes are you gonna make?
It's literally like,
oh god.
How many times while you were doing that did you question your sanity?
never.
Like, really?
Ultimately,
that's more impressive than the actual amount of dots you punched out.
You see, Bart, I turned it into a game. Every time I put down a piece of tape and every time I laid out my dots, I tried to make a more perfect and more concise pattern to make the pattern more regular and make them easier to peel so that I could use a perfect circle every time and not waste any tape. That is where the real insanity was, that it was, almost 8,000 punches. And I mean, labor of love, and it works. The pattern looks really good, and it's it's huge. The model is like this big. This is a terrible judgment of scale, but it is really huge. It's like a foot long and like 10 inches tall. It's gigantic. I can't wait for the world to open back up again so that I can take it places and show it in shows and let people see the fun coolness. Put on a rotating turntable so that people can just see all of it and just watch it go and have fun. Enjoy it. DB says, when adding surface detail to a build, when do you know how to stop before proceeding to priming? I find that I spend too much time at this stage.
See, Dave, that is the magic thing. Like, so, I mean, I could keep going, but I'm looking at it and go, you got to think about it both practically and artistically. When is enough? Like, I can keep adding, but then you're going to be masking all these details off. You're going to be doing this. You're going to be doing that. And is it really going to add to your build? Is it really worth going through all of that masking for something that isn't really going to aesthetically add anything to what you're doing? So you kind of have to ask yourself. Yeah, you kind of have to go through like a whole survey or in a series of questionnaires for yourself, and to kind of get to the point where, yes, I'm ready to prime this thing. It's ready for that painting. It's ready to go to that next step. Or, well, it's still missing something. Maybe I should either add or subtract something to make this more aesthetically pleasing to me, and then take it from there.
Yeah, I would say that there are some theories that are out there that I kind of follow with or without knowing it about percentages of volume when it comes to detail. There's like 3 different levels of detail when it comes to viewing an object. You have your first level of detail, which is the basic form outlined in the picture plane negative, basically white and black. And then your second level of detail is like your larger forms. And then your third level of detail is your micro shit. You just don't want there to be too much of the small stuff because you'll get lost seeing anything else, and so it becomes too hard to look at. So those are things that I think about when I'm dealing with adding surface detail and those things.
White Paul,
Mm-hmm.
what is your opinion on this?
I can only tell you from observing, but I will tell you that when people are adding panel lines or plot plate and stuff like that, just my preferred aesthetic, if you can't find a reason for what you're doing, like what is it that the detail does? Like, is it a hatch? Is it 2 pieces of armor that you're trying to portray as split? But if you're just adding like a bunch of lines, you see some of those, like, I can't remember who the builder was, and I don't want to call him out anyway, but like he had a GM and there was like 700 lines on the leg, and you're like, well, what the hell does all that do? Like, I mean, they were gorgeous. Like, it was perfect chiseling, but like,
yeah,
what is that supposed to be? Like, what did you draw inspiration from? Like, why would, I mean, we obviously don't have 18-meter tall robots walking around, but like, if you go look at a tank, it has a hatch here, it has an armor plate here, or something, something similar.
Or look at excavators.
Yeah. It also depends, like, what design, aesthetic are you going for?
I think I get what you're saying. I mean, on the flip side of the coin, because so obviously there are those that go for the the aesthetic value, and there are those that go for the practicality.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you look at like for example, Tim Chowdermecca's paneling,
Right.
it makes sense. It's a practical design.
Mhm.
Whereas I don't know, I can't think of anybody right now, and it's off the top of my head who goes more for the more artistic stuff, where you look at it and you go, okay, that just makes that
Who is
very
that one?
blank painting.
Like K-Dash. He does
K-Dash,
like
yeah.
those very like
Fantastical.
yes.
Or like Studio, is it Rohido? What the fuck
Oh,
is it? Doing
yeah.
the polypod balls. Those are very artistic, over level. Like there's way too many like on there to a degree, but it's very artistically and
Even
aesthetic.
thinking of like Julio's build, the I can't think of the name of it now, the Butcher. Like that's a very like stylized. I have no idea when enough detail would, you know what I mean? Like I think you just have to take a step back and look at it and say, all right, did I achieve what I was setting out to achieve?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But like that's a completely different aesthetic than highly detailed, realistic robot.
True.
So,
Yeah.
what is it you're trying to accomplish?
He turned one of those little kids into like a fleshy sack.
Yeah, with gums.
It's super cool, but it's just
No, so I'm looking at this conversation between Miguel and Z. Z, he's talking about the Tamiya enamels, those small bottles of enamel that isn't allowed to be sold in the US. I think Miguel bought one from Poland because they're allowed to be sold in Europe. And yeah, that he bought that. And what is it you're asking? Actually,
I think he was asking. It's running, right? Like it's running to the sides.
Yeah, I got a question. Why does enamel paint run to the sides of the surface you paint, and how can you avoid it? If you're using the Tamiya enamels, which I also use for hand paint details, it depends on which one you're using. So the metallic stuff is really easy to use for like straight out of the bowl. You don't need to thin it. Well, you can apply it using a brush. You're done. The more basic colors like the blues, the blacks, the greens, and all that stuff, you need to thin with at least one drop, and literally like maybe 1 or 2 drops of Tamiya's enamel thinner. Otherwise,
enamel thinner, right?
Yeah, and or like otherwise, if you're using it straight out of the bottle, you'll notice that a lot of the pigmentation sticks to the bottom, no matter how hard you shake it. And it is what a lot of Korean builders do is they grab a mixing stick or whatever, and they really mix that thing in, because it's almost impossible to get all of the pigmentation out of the bottom. Or you can use the mixer, the machine mixer. So you definitely. This thing is tiny though. It's very small. It's almost as small as the Model Masters stuff. It's just a little bit bigger than those. And Miguel, I wouldn't recommend adding a drop of Tamiya enamel thinner into the ball, because the Tamiya enamels, they're not like the lacquers where you can just apply a little bit of thinner into the bottle and it'll shake it up and it'll be good as new again. They dry extremely quickly, and once they dry, that's it. Like there's no way to save them again. And using the thinner in there, it'll help it run, but it won't reactivate the pigmentation once it's dried up. So you have a very limited window to use them. But they're excellent. Like, the coverage on those things are excellent.
I've used a lot of enamels in general, like from painting car models way back in the day. And in general, just remember like enamel, a lot of layers, very thin.
Yep.
Yeah.
And it does move around because enamel takes a pretty long time to dry and it'll level out. So give it some time.
Yeah, I hand painted all my models when I was when I was a kid. All the models I used to make with enamels testers, straight out thinned with gasoline. Old school. Yeah, baby. When I was like 9, 10, 11. Yeah.
Yeah, if you've yes.
Yeah, Miguel. A little bit of thinner will help the basic colors level out better. It will still take several layers to get the coverage you want, but it'll lay out a lot easier and a lot nicer for you if you have a couple of drops of thinner in there.
Even spraying it, I used it as like a primer to get like a gloss enamel to get like a really high shine on a metallic, and spraying it was like strange. Like I had to adjust the pressures a lot of times. You had to it looked like it was pooling and then it would level out. It's a little bit different than dealing with lacquers.
Yeah, a lot of my inner frame, inner details. So if I'm trying to make a difference between a light gray and a dark gray, I use a mixture of Tamiya's German gray and black to get the right tone I want, and then I apply that onto an inner detail, and then just kind of wash or clean the rest off with a little bit of their enamel thinner, and it works wonders for me. If you look at the wound wart, those red nails are Tamiya enamel red,
Mhm.
and I use those. I hand painted those, and it took several layers, like 8 or 9 layers, I think, just to get the coverage looking right. So just be patient with it, man. Just don't, when you apply a layer, let it dry, let it dry as much as you can, and then hit it with another layer, because it's going to take a while for you to get that coverage that you want.
Like DJ Khaled says, another one.
Another one. Jeff says, I love Tamiya enamels. Unfortunately, they are banned in Canada, which means hard to get and expensive. You are correct, good sir. One of the few ways you can get it is through seal model, and that'll take months and months and months to get to you. Another way to do it would be through technically eBay. However, it would still take a really long time. Like Miguel says, he ordered his from Poland. I'm not sure which site he went through, but there are ways to get them. I have 6 or 7 balls of them downstairs, I think. They're great. They're worth the money and they're worth the wait.
I think I have the Tamiya enamel thinner. Right. I don't remember why the hell I bought it, but it took forever to get to me. Just like that.
Miguel says you shouldn't really apply a lacquer on top of enamel, though. Well, here's where you're wrong, Miguel, because I applied a gloss coat from Gaia Notes on top of my Tamiya enamels. You just have to make sure everything is nicely cured and ready to go. You can't apply a lacquer on top of an enamel when the enamel is in the middle of curing, because the enamel is hotter than the lacquer. So
yeah, I use Model Masters or something. It's a gloss black enamel, but if you've ever painted like gloss black enamel, that thing comes out glossy and hard. It is hard. But I had to let it dry for, I don't know, at least a week, I would say, before I put anything back on top of it. That's probably excessive, but still.
I'm sure that there are like drying cabinets and stuff will help out. It's like automotive, same kind of thing. If you're laying down, maybe bake it on or something. I don't know. I wouldn't do that. Put your model in the oven.
I think actually the first person I saw who did it was Simon, Gundam UK. If you look at his channel, he's done it a lot of times on his inner frames before, and he's looking for like a metallic detail. He'll use gloss black enamel.
Yeah. So for example, right here, I used a lacquer silver. So this is Gaia Note Starbright Silver, and then I hit this entire thing with Tamiya enamel mixed black and German gray, more black than German gray, and then I just wiped off the rest of the excess and then hit it with a gloss EX03 clear gloss from Gaia Notes, and this is the effect you get. So you can absolutely put lacquer on top of enamels. You just have to make sure it's dry as fuck.
Mm-hmm. It's the same thing with like acrylics, like especially water-based acrylics, and then putting lacquers on top. Like you can do it, you just have to be really careful.
Yeah,
it could burn through.
Tex Marquis says, "Stay in your lane."
Very nice. I'm gonna go make a drink. I'll be right back.
Yeah.
And Gunpla Ronan retorts with, "Sub to my channel for more great tips." I don't know what that means, man. And then Miguel says, "I don't know who said they can't get them in Canada, but hit me up. I'll send you the link." There you go. Yeah, technically, like regular retailers can't carry Tamiya enamels. It's just impossible to technically have them shipped officially by Tamiya to retailers. But there are ways to get them if you really want.
You can get what's the American brand of what's it? Testers.
Testers, yeah. I hate those things. I hate model monsters, and I'm not a fan of model monsters, man. Like I bought several bottles like a couple of years ago, and I still have them. and I can't open.
I've
tried everything I could.
Forever.
Yeah, they're just sealed shut, man. Nothing was ever going to break that thing apart. So
I used a gloss black a couple of times, but it's just gloss black. Like there's no variation in color. Black is black.
Yeah.
Well,
if you guys are looking to get Tamiya enamels, some really good colors to get are German gray XF. I think that's 63. I wish this is the downsides of having a paint area that's away from where you usually work. Yeah, so German gray, black, gloss black. I mean, gold, chrome silver. What do I have in there? It's a fluorescent green, but it's just a regular green. Those are really good colors to get. Oh, the red, also red.
Red's a nice accent color on a lot of things.
Hell yeah, man! So yeah, those colors are really great. If you can pick them up, I would say do it. Definitely do it. Do it.
Good now.
Titanium.
Titanium's great color. Great color. If you guys watch Gunpla Labs, what is his name? His name on Instagram is Monkey Guitar, but his YouTube channel is
I know.
Gunpla Lab.
It is Gunpla Lab. Yeah.
Is it Gunpla Lab? Yeah. He uses Tamiya enamels constently to create.
So the guy from Korea.
Yeah, the guy Lee Dong-ki is his full name. Yeah.
He's done a couple things with Zach too. You guys are.
Yeah. Alex actually did a bunch of translations for his early videos.
Oh, there you go. Yeah. Yeah, he uses Tamiya enamels constantly to add details to his frames and stuff. It's great.
I think Zach does too, right? I always see Zach, like when he hand paints his little details. It's always with.
I've seen him do it. Yeah, I've seen him do it several times.
I mean, yeah, because they can get them like at the grocery store in Korea.
Yeah.
Oh, cool. I'd butcher his name, or I would say it again, but.
Jeff says XF85 rubber black is a substitute for German gray when you want to shake things up.
Ooh. Spice up your paint life.
I do like shaking them things up. You know what I mean? Like, shaking it up.
Gotta keep your paint life spicy.
I just made it purple. Shake it up.
That's what I tell myself every build, Brian. I'm just gonna make it purple.
Shake it up. No, didn't Laura say something like that to you too? She was like, "You can't use purple" or something like that.
Yeah, every time I'm like, I don't know what color to make this thing. She's like, "Whatever you do, don't make it purple." All right, I'll make it lavender then. Damn.
Yeah, Colleen's like, "Don't do camouflage. Don't paint it military colors. Don't do camouflage." I was like, I was gonna do like these taupes and these greens, and she's like, "Don't you paint everything that way?" And I was like, "Yes, kind of. What if I do blue?"
I'm not seeing it.
I'd be really disappointed if it's a color I don't like. Like if I make something green, do I want it green?
Well,
no,
I didn't. I didn't expect to do all green on the
Sanaji.
The little BB Senshi. Like didn't expect that, but worked out. A couple tone, two-tone.
I still need to make a because I've done green, blue, red, white, purple. Obviously, I still need to do an orange build. I think an orange centric build, and something with like something very muted, lots of grays, dark grays.
Mm-hmm.
So, I haven't done that since like the Sazavi. So I really gotta do something with that. So, let's see here. Guy Daigogi says, "Oh yeah, Pabs, I ended up getting all the Eva line and some of Votom's line and several of the base colors by Gainos from Galactic. I think orders 30 or 31 jaws in total."
Nice
guy.
guy.
Dude, I know what you mean, man. I picked up like 17, I think. 17 malls. I couldn't justify getting things I knew I wasn't really going to use. But it's an amazing range, man. Like some of the stuff I have not seen on this side of the world ever. So props to Zach and Galactic for getting that stuff.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they're good. Last time I ordered paint, I ordered like 20 jars from Zach. So.
I remember when Volks was going out of business, like Volks US.
Mm-hmm.
I think I ordered like $150 worth of lacquer paint. Like it was just whatever color they had. Like, oh, purple. I'll take purple. Gray, red.
I just got this in the mail the other day.
Make yourself bigger.
Ceramic. English. Ceramic scraper.
Ceramic scrapers.
Ceramic.
There you go, Saracana. This is a round, obviously, ceramic scraper. For doing like inside rounds and stuff. You're fine, I know. For doing like inside rounds and stuff like that, it works really, really well. I got this because a friend of mine recommended it to me. I asked him, and he was like, "Yes, get this." You may know him. His name is Luca Zampriola Calamity. What it literally was, I was like, Luca, what the hell do you use for this? And he's like, oh yeah, here you go. And and I just I searched it out. It was cool. You can get them though. You can get those the same thing. Get them on Volks USA, which is wild because it's mostly for making dolls and stuff. But they have like all the different ceramic scrapers. They're a little bit expensive.
They are technically the US's official distributor for Gaia notes. So technically they should have everything, but there are colors that they don't have that Galactic have picked up. So
wow.
Technically the official carriers.
That's hype.
Yeah. They have like I think 11 or 12 pages worth of Gaia notes on their website. Also, they are the official distributors of 5-star stories kits.
Right. Hey, we just mentioned that the other day.
Yeah.
5-star stories, interesting stuff. There's some cool things out there. I would need to really make sure that I had a plan in mind before I got one because I have so many things already.
I have been very tempted to pick up that Knight of Gold that Zach just put up. It's $100.
Well,
I want it. I have a mortgage to pay.
Well, there's that.
Adult.
Yeah. Whatever.
Yep.
I don't care.
Fuck the mortgage.
It's easier to apologize than to explain.
Yes.
Well, think about it now. It's $100 now, but what is it in 6 months?
True. This is, however, that is the cheapest I've ever seen the Knight of Gold.
There you go.
Yeah, it's like 100 and I know on Volk's website it's 105, but it's sold out. People who sell it usually sell it around about 120 to 150, I think. So that's a decent price for something that massive. It's a big boy. The head alone is about the size of a high grade.
Ooh.
Well, maybe not that big. So 2/3 of a high grade.
High grades are pretty small.
Yeah.
Yeah, but for a head, that's a big hit.
Yeah, definitely.
Miguel says cries in no Gaia in Canada. I thought Galactic shipped to Canada, no?
Yeah, right.
Not too long ago here, and I believe they do.
Yeah.
There you go.
That could be wrong.
Beautiful.
Speaking of Galactic, I have some stuff coming in from Galactic this weekend. I ordered some tools.
Oh, what'd you get?
I got a very, very nice rotary tool and some accessories.
Is that where you got that last one from? Was from Galactic?
Yeah, the David Union 404. I got the David Union 550 rotary, semi-pro, reversible, rheostat dial to tune it down. Super rad.
I've been waiting for Zach to restock that auto sander, but no luck as of yet.
The one that I have, the inline, or
yeah, the inline one. Still waiting on them to restock that thing. It's sold out. They have all the tools and the bits and all that stuff, but the actual tool itself.
Yeah, this is really, really good. This is really nice. I use this.
If I can save my elbows and my wrists, it'd be really great.
Yeah, I used that just very recently on my Machine Krieger build. These complex chips don't make themselves.
They do not.
No, you can carve them out with a chisel and shit, but you know, getting some of these, getting some of those smooth A swoops.
Hell yeah.
And that just like makes it easier. Like I rough everything out with a rasp, like an old school sculptor, and then work my way back with little stuff until at the very end I'm with that thing like me. It's awesome.
I distinctly remember the sound.
like electric toothbrush from hell. Yeah, it comes with all these dope heads too, all these like dope sandy heads. I had to put a little piece of tape on one side of the box so the box didn't just go at any given time, you know. I can't wait to use this thing. I got this from the wifey, the cup warmer for coffee. I can't wait to use it for my decals, but I haven't finished anything since I got it at Christmas. So I can't.
That's a good idea. I never thought of that.
Yeah, who was the first told me that I first heard about that from? Simon, I think, over UK Gundam.
Gundam UK?
Yeah. I think Simon was the first person I saw do that. Or it was like Bailey, maybe. Kamau Zeta might have been one of the first people I saw do that.
I never would have thought of that, honestly. Yeah. Seems like such an obvious thing to do.
I haven't seen that guy in a minute either.
He has been AWOL for a little bit.
He's an educator. He's busy working, I'm sure, man. The guy's like on the hustle.
Oh, definitely.
Yeah. What are they talking about out there?
They're talking about what kits Z got from Galactic the other day.
Got an Apache? Dude, taking me back. Oh, thinking about building the Apache model makes me think of like sunflower seeds and RC Cola.
Or is it Pop where you are?
Pop!
I never called it Pop. My sister
was that the accepted vernacular?
It's like, what's that?
Was that the accepted vernacular in Iowa?
Yeah, Pop? Yeah. Pop is what they don't want to say. Pop out there or whatever. I always meant soda. My dad's second wife always said, "Don't call it Pop, call it soda." Like when I was, a little kid. So I was like, "All right, we'll call it soda."
I'm guessing she wasn't from Iowa.
No, she's from Louisiana. And
made a wrong turn. And
no. I mean, and I'm like, like I said, like I'm accent neutral. I don't really have an accent, so I'll adopt an accent. Like occasionally, I'll try to pretend I'm Pabs and I have some sort of like whatever. Or I'll adopt the New York thing or whatever because I've been here for 15 years. So,
I'll pull a Julio every now and then. Both of them.
Both
of them.
It's real easy because I've been here and I live here. So
how do you pronounce THF?
Both of them. That's my Julio impression for the day. Oh, jeez.
I like it.
This has been Bro Builder approved.
It's got my seal of approval.
Mm-hmm. KotoKai seal of approval.
Yeah.
Stupids.
Fucking love it, stupids. I'm stupid, Julio. We're talking about that. Was that last night? No, it was earlier today in the chat. They were talking about that shit. Was that Julio's only nubs or whatever? Like, only nubs, and it was like at the $5 tier, or the $1 tier, you get an email once a month that just says, "What up, stupid?" And it's just the email, and the title is just a blank email. The title just says, "What up, stupid?" Sorry. It's just Julio and my John Lynn and I laugh. Our friends are hilarious. Oh no. I thought they were funny. Fuck.
No, okay.
Julio, when are you going to come over and hang out again so I can give you the rest of your fucking birthday present from January 8th?
You know what Julio should do is hang out right now.
Yeah.
I think he got the link, right?
I don't think so. I don't think it does.
Oh, I thought maybe you had shared it with him.
I don't know where he went.
Let me
get Red
blow
Ball
up.
in here.
Let me blow up his shit.
I'll follow suit, just so that he has no reasons. Absolutely not. Miguel is asking, anybody getting that P Bandai Blaze Zaku Phantom / Blaze Zaku Warrior?
Is it the blue one?
This is the one with the dual cannons.
That's a slash, right? That's a.
Is there more than one Zaku
That's like
more than one P Bandai Zaku Warrior now?
Yeah, there's more than one.
Mm-hmm. There's the pink one, the blue one, and there was a green one, right?
Yeah.
Oh, Miguel, slap your mouth and call you Sally. Don't ever say you don't like Zaku's.
Oh.
This is my house.
Hide him.
He says it's looking hot. Julio's about to, don't lie to us. Well, technically you're not lying. You're about to go elbow deep, saying.
What?
Nothing. Miguel says he's tempted. I mean, Miguel, if you like the look of it, man, and you know that P Bandai stuff doesn't stay on the shelf for very long. I'm not here to tell you how to spend your money, but those are usually quite rare.
Do it.
Yeah.
You won't.
He won't do it. He won't.
I haven't. I don't know. I can't think of what it looks like.
It's the green one. I got it.
Yeah,
Right
it's
here.
the green one. Yeah, the Blaze Zaku Phantom.
I got it pulled up on the eBays right here. Un momento, por favor. God, these are the lowest res photos in the goddamn world. Holy Christmas Christ.
Sweet Jiminy Christmas.
I know, right?
You could just go to the P Bandai site.
Oh yeah, that would help.
Listen.
They got some biggies. There you go.
USP Bandai site has it.
They do have it. Well, the pre-order is closed currently. The pre-order is open.
That looks like shit. Stop sharing this tab. Oh, it's awful.
I don't know when does the pre-order open? Are they open already, Miguel? Are you looking to get it from somewhere else? Because it looks like the pre-order is closed. They closed last month.
Yeah. Zach just put one together not too long ago, so I assume that there's no way in hell anybody's going to get one over here. I remember seeing it and being like, what? What is that? Where did that come from?
Tafuria says, if any of us were fiscally responsible, we would not be in this hobby. You're right. Buy Critical Builds merchandise.
Okay, the / Zaku Phantom is the blue one. I didn't even realize there were two.
3.
Where's the third one? What color is that?
The red one, the blue one.
The red one's the original one, right?
He's talking about the P Bandai the P Bandai releases are just the blue and the green.
Yeah. I have the regular release.
Yeah, me too. Well, it doesn't look like it anymore now. It's crazy, but
so it's the same kit with a bunch of shit.
Yeah, it's just got
change.
New weapons and the color change.
Yeah,
there you go.
That's the one.
It looks like the green one has the backpack from.
You can look at my screen.
Backpacks.
You can look at your screen and you can see.
You can look at my screen.
That's an Impulse backpack.
It's kind
of a flyer from the Impulse.
Yeah, it kind of looks like
I have at least one Impulse with that backpack.
It looks partially like the Sword Impulse backpack, but it's like rounder.
It's like somewhere in between the Blast Impulse and the Sword Impulse.
Something like that.
If you had a kid.
But it's nice. I mean, I wouldn't go gaga over it, man, just because it's
for that price. It's not bad because that's not that far off what the regular release one is, right? What is the regular release one? $45, $50?
Yeah, a little bit less than that, like maybe $40.
Yes,
it's fine until you remember what the Zaku's proportions look like. the red one. You're like, oh yeah,
No,
maybe
the
not.
proportions are so fucked.
Yeah, maybe not.
As long as you like it.
Yeah, that's what's important.
I bought a lot of stupid shit. I mean, looking back, especially like P Bandai shit that I'm like, why did I buy that? That was a dumb idea.
Yeah, I'm glad I never got on the boat, the P Bandai boat. I mean, I've only ever really had, me personally, maybe one or
What the
two.
hell?
I picked up like the Hazel One, the MG. When I was on my honeymoon, we were in Hawaii, and there was an anime store, and they had one for like less than $100. So I picked one up.
That was a
And
nice
then
kit. That was a really
oh,
nice kit.
yeah, gorgeous kit. Then I picked up the Hazel 2, which I gave away. I think, yeah, I gave away. Yeah, and then all the other P Bandai stuff I owned was either given to me or
I bought I think, Brian, you brought it to, what is it? What the hell's the name of that kit? It's the unicorn version. It's got the sleeve markings on it. But
Oh, Gyaradoga.
The Gyaradoga, yeah.
Oh my god, that one is a painful waste of money.
Yeah. I mean, I love sleeve markings, but
literally paid through the nose for like
some
5 cents in plastic.
I'm sorry.
Literally like nothing. You're fine. Literally almost nothing different, and in that whole thing.
I bought the Master Grade Age 2 like Special Forces version, which is the Age 2 white. That's all it is. It's like the same exact kit. It's just white. And the sad part is I didn't realize it at the time until it came in. It doesn't even come with water slides. So
I got
don't drink and shop on eBay.
I got the Dingo Ate Your Baby.
Oh yeah, that's
Evo. It's not bad, except the hands are garbage. It does come with like a beautiful array of weaponry, and like the shield is really cool. Everything's really, really nice, except the hands are doo-doo.
I mean, when you think of that kit though, like with the standard release being the Sniper 2, like that's what makes it bad, right? It's not that it's a bad P Bandai kit, but like the Sniper 2 is a really nice kit.
The Sniper 2 is
rather just have the Sniper 2 than pay
almost
the price for the Dingo.
Yeah, but I was actually looking for something else, and it was this. It was like hot linked to this, the old Switcho Changeo on eBay or whatever. And then as soon as I saw it, I was like, "Oh, this looks really, really cool," because the pictures are all really good and it does look cool. So I picked it up. But yeah, so the Hazel, the Master Grade Hazel, I got the small Hazen Flay, which just came out not too long ago. Got that from Alex.
Yeah,
the high grade. And then I've got a couple of add-on things that are Peepo, like the RG Sinanju add-on and the Master Grade Balut pack that is like compatible with the Hyakushiki and the Marasai and a bunch of other stuff. That to me was not worth the money.
I like add-on kits. I have a stupid amount of add-on kits. I have like the Gundam 3.0 add-on kit. I have the the Freedom add-on kit. I have the what's the same from that same series, the one with the big backpack, like all the bobs coming off the Dragoons. Shit, what the hell's the name of that kit? It's like the same series. Providence. I have the Providence add-on kit. I have the Victory 2 add-on kit. I have the Victory 2 lights thing or the wings thing.
Right. I got the Sinanju and or Nightingale effect parts add-on.
Yeah.
That's Peebo.
They were all a waste of money, every single one.
I don't mind the effects part thing because I'll use that eventually with my my Anchoret and my knockoff Anchoret for Ka Saz someday. They'll all go together.
Hey, Guy Dagogi says the only regrettable P Bandai purchase was the Anavale Gatu Gelgoog, $80 for a few decals, and the gun looks like an M16.
I have the what's the pale blue one? What's her name? Uma Lightning.
The Uma Lightning Gelgoog.
Yeah, I like that one. I love the gun from it. It has like the
we featured one. We featured one on the last episode of Critical Builds, and it was gorgeous, man. Gorgeous build.
Yeah, it was done in that traditional style. It's so good.
Yeah,
it's cool kit. Cool kit.
Big fan. I was a big fan. I don't know what colors I'm going to paint this machining creature thing, guys.
Green.
Green and purple.
Make it camo. Brian, I need you to go to Google Images and type in the KotoKai pillar.
What? KotoKai pillar?
No, KotoKai. CATERCHIPILLAR. And I want you to paint.
Get out of here, turtle. CATER. Here it is, KotoKai pillar.
Paint it that color.
Might as well. You should have just said paint it like Pinwheel from Dark Souls.
Yellow.
That would have made more sense.
Same shit. Like, ugh. I mean, for me,
Different day.
I'm a Souls guy, but no.
For all my Final Fantasy fans out there.
No.
Diarrhea, yellow and brown. Guy, we being mad racist right now. Diarrhea, yellow and brown.
I've already done one orange build. Get one up on you, Pabs. Two, actually, if you want to count my Poe Dameron's X-Wing.
Oh, that's true.
Yeah, 2 oranges. But I want to do like a nice one. Like I really want to get that candy down. So I got that cool Moto paint and so I can do some candy colors. I think I got a transparent orange from them too. To try and do that candy orange. Yeah, motherfucker. This one, oh wait, that's smoke. That's the black base.
Teal and orange.
Blue.
I think this is a gorgeous
Miami
color.
Dolphins colors, teal and orange.
This is their Phantom Green.
Oh.
And I think it's a gorgeous color. Like
from
the bottom of it. Yeah.
Kind of like an aqua-y-ish.
It's like a metallic, like shifting green.
Here it is. Yeah, I got the clear orange.
And then there's also a Phantom Red, which is yeah. I like these. I don't know what I'm going to use them for, but
yeah, I got
the red color. It's almost.
I got their clear orange and their clear green here to use over their chrome. To use over the stuff here, the super chrome.
Yeah.
And I also got fucking clear blue to go on it as well. And then they kicked me this champagne gold too to try out, which is funzos. I look forward to using this one here. This is the it doesn't look like it looks clear because it's all settled down to the bottom. But this is their iron, like their iron color, and that's going to be the base for the Mackay's mechanics shit. So I'll like mask off all the armor, and then obviously they'll get blacked, and then I'll mask off the armor and do gloss on the metallic stuff, and then hit it with this so that it can be that like cool iron metallic specific, different than the armor, which will be like a flat color. So I might do some hand painting. I'm not sure.
Also got their Phantom Gold, which is very Phantom.
Mm-hmm.
It's not bad.
How so?
I don't know. It's so all the pigmentation is at the bottom, so it looks like it's clear on the top, but it's not this like bright yellow, because if you look at the actual clear stuff, it's
like on the bottom, it's like a cream color almost.
Yeah, but this is definitely like a shifting gold. I'm gonna probably give these a try the next couple of weeks, because they've waited long enough. But yeah, they sent a whole bunch of stuff. So I'm also planning on making an order for some of that chrome, because I didn't want to take advantage of that.
Yeah, exactly.
A little bit of business.
Dude, Val's been so kind.
Yeah, Phantom Purple too, which matches my shirt. So there you go.
Phantom Purple for one of those Heinies.
Camping prep. No, I'm actually waiting on a couple of colors for those.
I got this too. I picked it up. The smoke effect in their consistence, so that should be interesting to play with. Not 100% sure what that's going to do, but it looks like it makes fun things.
As fun things should.
Yeah. Manny, when are you going to come by and pick up the rest of this ammo paint that I haven't given to you yet, but I need to? I should have gave it to you before. Sorry.
Brian Turtle says you should do an Arctic digital camo.
I can't do digital camo for a while. I've imposed a rule on myself that the next camo I have paint has to be freehand.
It also wouldn't make sense for the design that Brian is going for because the pilot seat is outside the actual mech, and it wouldn't make sense for something for that to be deployed in the Arctic when the pilot is exposed to the elements.
Yeah.
It's like, yeah, we'll send you to the tundra. Dude, Brian, a wife beer and I'm outside. Don't do it.
You made a bad
It
design.
wouldn't be Arctic, then it's urban digital camo.
Placenta pink and gray is what Turtle says.
Yeah, I'm forgetting. I don't know why I don't think so.
Yeah.
I like this one that Ty says, Candy, don't say that on the Kyle police.
Kyle get big mad.
Real big mad.
It's not a candy cone. I just sprayed a chrome and sprayed a clear over it, a clear color, and just kept going until it was red. I love you, Kyle.
Love you, Kyle. It's so good.
Yeah. So if I've been dropping connection, I don't know if you guys noticed me, like something just disappearing for a little bit. There is a snowstorm happening over here, winter storm.
Yeah, it's supposed to get us.
Yeah, it's hitting us right now. So
Actually,
I've been dropping like for maybe a couple of seconds and then miraculously jumping back. So
I noticed that occasionally you'll freeze frame, but that's okay, man. Thank you for joining us all the same out there, Nanooka from the north.
I would not be anywhere else. No other place rather than here. No other show other than here.
Thanks, Chris.
Pink and gray, right?
Yeah, no, Lucas, fucking turtle, man. This guy. This guy Daikogi says diarrhea yellow and brown. That is actually, not a terrible palette,
Oh, no.
Like ochres or tops, like some Dunkelgelb, or some I don't have any real crazy ones.
What did you
if I rolled like a 40 or a 4 BOFS, like a Russian World War II, and some Dunkel. Yeah, right? And then maybe like tickle that with some rot brown, and then like shade the edges of that with some down tinted regular brown with that like German gray or the Panzer gray to like shift it down a little bit and like tickle the edges of the camo. You could do some real cool stuff with that. It's just like think of the way to.
Whenever I see your Grusa Hound build, right, it reminds me of Tank Girl.
Yeah, absolutely.
Like that aesthetic, the design aesthetic, like with your the little lady sitting somewhere.
Yeah, absolutely have those vibes, bro. Hell yeah.
Yeah. Great.
Right on it. Yeah, I love that. I mean, I love the comic back in the day in the 90s. It was so like visceral and wild. And,
Manny says
got a nice color for you.
Well,
the lipstick one, not the.
Tom Stanton says, at least you get snow. It's 60 degrees here. Well, some people wouldn't complain too much about that.
Where you at, Thomas? That it's 60.
Yeah. We just got like 18 inches in the city here in New York. So Snow sucks, especially when there isn't anywhere for it to go.
Yeah. I've been shoveling that thing for 2 to 3 days straight now. It's not fun.
Jackson.
You just have boulevards and like front yards and stuff like that, right? You have places for the snow to go.
Yes. That's one fortunate thing, but there's also driveways and
Oh, here we go. Tom Sten's in Jackson, Tennessee.
Jackson, Tennessee. It's 60 degrees right now in Jackson, Tennessee. I hate you,
cold
man.
in Tennessee,
Just
though.
below it too. There's like a whole thing that's like ripping through the top side of Kentucky and into PA, or it's going to be. So I don't know how far down into Tennessee Jackson is. It's not a super tall state as it is like very a long state. So
Yeah. I was there. I was in Gatlinburg this time last year. Fun place.
Right on, man. Right on.
I
Yeah.
can't wait to be able to travel again. I'm gonna go
Yeah.
so many places to just go. We're gonna go. I think Colleen, my wife, wants to go to Memphis. She loves Memphis, so we need to go down to Memphis and just get around, just anywhere. Go down to Florida, like.
Florida.
You just
Yeah.
gotta chill, man. You know, just-
Yeah, my father-in-law has like a condo. It's like a handful of minutes away from Paul. Like,
Yeah, he's like 10
Right
minutes
down.
away, 15 minutes
they're
away.
there right now. They're there right now.
Oh,
They've
yeah?
been there for like a month. Yeah.
Yeah,
So, like-
everyone's here because like we don't. COVID doesn't exist in Florida.
No, it totally exists, but they were like, "Fuck,
No,
winter."
no.
They don't. They stay down there. They just stay fuck away. Like they're super worried. They've got like started to get the shots and stuff because they're like old. But
Yeah, we give them away at grocery stores here.
you can't get them here in the city. Yeah, come to New York where there is 11 million people in one fucking city and try and get yourself a COVID vaccine.
My sister just got her first dose up there yesterday.
Is she like essential?
Yeah, she works in the medical field, so
There you go. Thought so. So yeah, she should definitely get that. I think it's priority. You know, give it to the people that need it. I'll just stay away from the rest of you.
Absolutely.
well, shit, I can't go out.
Just stay home and drink, smoke.
And that is
go mom.
absolutely the smartest thing to do. Some people just don't want to do
Not
that.
to. It's
Yeah.
okay. You know, it sucks, but it's okay because it'll end. And the sooner everyone realizes that it's okay, then the sooner it will end. Like,
That's freaking true. That's absolutely the truth, and people need to realize that. But people
like
dum-dums.
yeah, sometimes.
People
I had
dum-dums.
last night.
Stupids.
Had a casualty last night. My klutzy ass was moving around like a normal human being, but I operate under Skyrim or Elder Scrolls physics, where if you touch the edge of a table, everything will fly from the table into the air. And I miraculously threw my airbrush to the ground by turning around in this space last night, and I broke my pistol grip. I broke the threaded bottom of my pistol grip. Air, water trap. Yeah, moisture trap.
Your moisture trap.
So,
Yeah.
So I'm like, oh, this is gonna be a great thing to put in a kit bash.
That's true. It looks great. You got some mechanical detail in there.
My compressor has built-in moisture traps. It has 2 lines out, and each line has its own built-in moisture trap. So I don't need that. It's just like extra redundancy. So it wasn't like a game stopper and like change the shit up to the point where I can't use it. So
Showstopper.
it's just unfortunate.
That it is.
Yeah. Got a part out of it.
Yeah, exactly.
Sure. Or a bunch. One that I found out about recently that is an unusual. I should have one handy. Is the valve out of a coffee bag?
Valve out of a coffee.
Yeah, you know,
bag.
so there's your bag of coffee, and it has that,
the freshness thing.
yeah, the little freshness valve that's like embedded in the face of the one side. That actually has a bunch of cool parts to it. So I've been cutting those out. I don't know where they all are. I literally swore I was cleaning here earlier today, and I can't find anything now. But yeah, so yeah, there's like some cool components to that to use for mechanical bits or engine parts. Shit, I wish I had one as an example. I literally have them cut out. in my mind. Oh well. Next time, Gadget.
Next time.
I'll get you, Gadget.
Damn.
What, my Dr. Claw?
Yeah, that's pretty good.
It ain't too bad. It's one of the few things I can do.
Oh, God damn you.
Dr. Claw and build models. That's all I got.
Wow.
Next time, Gadget. Next time. Something
If
like
I
that.
have like the right level of like drunk on, I can do a pretty decent meat wad from Aqua Teen Hunger Force.
Nice. Nice.
I have to be right there. You have to have like a certain level of phlegm in your throat to be able to carry that one out. It sounds weird, but it's true. You got to be like X amount of rum and cokes in before you can eat wad. Sorry, I apologize. Oh, no, I shouldn't have said that.
Yeah, we're there now.
Can't take it back.
This is not what I expected to see. So right now it's like trap music, but it's trapping in Japan, so it's
Oh, right. Oh, that's something.
it is weird. Like a minute ago, it was just like The Matrix in like kanji or whatever, and like dudes doing like wheelies on motorcycles in the background, but like the Matrix drip down over the top of it. Really weird. It's just one of those like rando live stations on YouTube.
How do they make everything look friendly? Like it's trap music and the girls dancing, and they make it look friendly, like choreographed friendly family TV.
Well, I think it's because it's like absolutely does not go with it, but it's just rhythmic, so it can, because the music itself is so rhythmic, it naturally will line up, and then obviously you can sync things. But I agree with you though. The amount of like just like open, it all looks very like friendly and welcoming, regardless of the content. I got. So I'm torn. My natural inclination is to do a hairspray chipping on the armor because it's what I am the most familiar with. I watched Lincoln's interview with Ariel recently, and listening to him talk about people inquired to him about hairspray chipping versus his method of weathering and doing everything by hand, which is amazing. Oh shit!
Uh-oh.
Another Paul enters the
ring. Hello, gentlemen.
What's up?
Hello, Leo.
Hello.
What's going on, guys?
Not much. We're talking about Lincoln.
We're talking about weathering. I'm talking about weathering. So like how I'm going to weather my machine krieger build. So I can't do that paint on chip stuff.
You got to hand paint that whole thing. Take my K, bro.
What?
What I'm gonna do? I'm gonna airbrush it, and it's gonna look phenomenal.
You gotta hand paint it with lacquers.
I don't even own. I own. You saw my lacquer collection. It was that Moto stuff. I have like 2 Mr. Color colors.
It's Mac A. You only need 2 colors. What is that going to
It's my game, dude.
I don't think that copper and like iron are gonna cut it to
mix them together? Brown.
No.
Are you gonna hand paint the little chick?
I don't know. Honestly, this is the pilot. For those of you that haven't seen the pilot yet, see the little 1 to 20. It's gonna sit on the chilling on the seat.
She's got that shitting on the floor stance.
Sitting on the toilet. Shit on the toilet.
It's not my fault. Okay. I have two figures. One of them is a girl that's sitting kind of like Indian style on the ground with both of her legs crossed. Wouldn't fit in the seat at all. Doesn't make any sense whatsoever. This one kind of makes sense.
You pick one, buddy.
You know, it's like chilling, like the robot's like chilling for a second, so she just like sitting on her seat, just waiting.
I'm telling you, man. She's sitting on the toilet.
Yep.
That's squatty potty.
We
God,
got some spare time. Let me take care of business.
you guys are the worst.
Yeah. You are correct, sir.
Yeah, I will probably. I'll probably airbrush it. To be honest,
Okay. Okay.
Wow.
Yeah. I may airbrush all of it. Maybe, yeah.
Wow. That
That's
is brave, sir. She is
Are you
real
going for that? Are you going for that Machine and Krieger like grime, like that kind of art style, or are you going for something?
That is all post. So obviously you airbrush everything, and then you would dress it all in oils after the fact. And of course, I'm going to dress the entire model in oils, like I always do. I'll render the rest of the model in oil, but I'll do like the layers of skin tone to get the transparency opacity up on the skin tone to look right, and then I can do the shading and the highlighting, the zenithal with airbrush on the clothes and everything to make it look like the shading and everything's right like that, and then just like dress it up with oil wash and oil rendering, highlighting and stuff like that to help out after the fact.
Sounds like you have a plan, sir.
Yeah, you got the rest of this month to go.
Yeah, just through February. So
okay.
Yep.
So Julio, more important things.
What
did you eat?
I had some beef and broccoli, just beef and broccoli. I had some scrimpies and some mixed veggies.
The fuck are scrimpies, bro?
You know what the fuck a scrimp is?
Yeah,
son. Yeah.
We go to a scrimp club, see scrimpers, and get some scrimps.
I wanted to see if you would explain it in some weird way, but you didn't. So.
Fried scrimp.
Wow.
Scrimp trio.
I had sesame chicken.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Fried.
I had spam musubi.
Spam musubi.
Huh?
Yeah.
Very good.
It's like
You know,
a
people don't like
Hawaiian
spam.
dish.
Hawaiian?
What?
Yeah, a lot of people don't like spam.
Spam. Okay.
Yeah. It was weird.
Spam musubi is a beautiful, beautiful dish.
Yeah, I
very
love it.
easy, very delicious. Lots of rice. Some seafood here and there.
We need something to balance all that salt.
It's got a little bit of dashi, a little bit of mirin. Yeah, it's great, man.
Brian said Chinese food earlier, and I was like, sold. I went Tinghua Kitchen. Let's go.
Nice.
What are these restaurant names up in New York, man? Like
New China Wok.
Well, we used to go to this place called Wing Chun all the time. It was down on Fulton, across from like the grocery store down there. But like ordering online is wholly different. They only give you like 6 options, and that's just not gonna cut it. When you like go there and it's one of those menus, it's like it's 2-sided
4 pages.
You can barely read it because the print is so small, but there's like thousands of things on it. It's wonderful. But yeah, so we order from a different spot called New Tokyo or something along those lines. Can't remember. No, Hong Kong. Yeah, Hong Kong. Chinese from Tokyo. No, it's from Hong Kong. Yeah, those are good. I'll order from there.
It sounds good.
I said, check.
What was that spot you ordered from recently? It was like
Kami Asian.
no, it was Pabs who ordered it. It was something like poo poo something. What the fuck was it? It was like poo pals or some shit like that. What the fuck was it? Something boys.
The Thai spot that we ordered from at my spot is called Kami Asian.
The Poo Poo Boys. No.
It's a poo. It's a poo pal.
You asked Z if he's eaten from there recently
Oh,
or at all.
Poke Bros.
Poke Bros, Poo Poo Pals.
Poo pals.
Pals.
You fucking joker. Oh,
What the
Yo,
fuck?
yo,
I was like, what
yo.
the fuck? What are you talking about, Poo Poo? Oh, hey.
The place you eat called Poo Poo Pals.
The Poo Poo Pals, you know? Poo Poo.
You're such a fucking Joe Gatto, Julio. Straight up.
Yeah, Poo Poo Pals.
A spot in Chicago, Poo Poo Pals.
They got the best pokey.
Yeah, I knew it was like something that had to do with camaraderie. It started with the P. Sorry, guys.
Poo Poo Pals.
That's how I associate shit.
Oh, God. I had some poke. A couple of days ago. It was great, man. It was so I don't know if you guys saw it, but I did a quick edit for Kensuke for his GP02 build. So I just put the pilot in the background and added some effects and stuff like that, and he was very happy with it. So he bought me a Pokeball.
Nice.
And yeah, it was great, man. Had some spicy tuna, some spicy salmon in there, some sushi rice, it was great.
Yeah, I might do poke tomorrow.
Guys, Paul, have you ever eaten at the Dragon Ball themed restaurant down there in Orlando? No.
Is it Dragon Ball themed restaurant?
I'm going to Orlando tomorrow, and I probably will go to a spot to get ramen.
Ramen. I've had ramen.
I'm not familiar with the Dragon Ball place.
I want a nice bowl of pho, dude. Like, I'd love a bowl of pho. It's snowing and shit. Ugh.
There's something cozy about pho and just
cold weather,
snow and cold. Yeah.
It's real nice.
The Poo Poo Bros, Poo Poo Pals,
Poo Poo Daddy.
You guys got the Poo Poo Bowls here?
Yeah, the Poo Poo Pals. You know. It reminds me of that Lily Hayes. You guys heard of Lily Hayes? Is some old lady. I don't know what country she's from, but she makes like Instagram reels with her son, and she can't speak properly. Like she has that accent. Yeah, and she wanted some pumpkin pie, but she calls it like pink pie or pancake. She pronounces emoji smooshy.
It's smooshy.
I want the nail with the smooshy and the kamakaiki. Nobody understands what she's saying. It's good. It's so good.
Smooshy? What?
Shit.
Text Marquis says, pho and a hangover, A+.
Yeah, those aren't bad either.
Do not like
That's something I have not experienced that in a very, very long time.
Hangover?
A hangover, yeah.
You and the wife just gotta get smashed one day in the house. Make the dogs look scared.
You know what?
Smoosh.
Just get twisted and then fall asleep on mechanism for an hour.
Order some Poo Poo Pals.
Poo Poo Pals.
You never know what's going to happen.
It's like a failed 90s children's cartoon.
Poo Poo Pals.
Next on Fox. After these messages, we're right back.
It's like, what the fuck are you talking about?
You guys are dumb.
Says the guys. Poo Poo Pals.
Hey, yeah, place you ate from recently, doodle.
The doodle place, you know?
The doodle.
Doodle Brothers.
The Doodle Brothers, you know, you ain't there recently.
Eat there recently. What?
Shit.
I ain't eat no doodle. You got no evidence.
You got no evidence I got doodle in here. You hear me? My fucking brain, dude. Something wrong with it.
There's a Japanese dish called saborodon. It's minced chicken over rice. My sister can't say it correctly, so she always asks for cat food because the minced chicken looks similar to cat food. Actually, I think was it last Monday or last Tuesday? I made tonkatsu don Some pork rice bowl.
Love me some
Very
katsu.
good. It's very good, very good. I was very proud of myself. Very quick and easy meal.
Katsu curry.
Do you have your pickled business with it though?
Yeah, what was it the way?
You're like, what? Who is like what?
You put your pickle business in there?
Oh, there's like 2 types of pickle that go along with katsudan a lot of times. So.
I didn't use it that time. This was like the super quick.
Quick and dirty, baby.
Yeah.
Dirty as hell.
With it.
Dirty.
Texas a voodoo doo bladder.
I still want butter chicken, dude. You made that butter chicken and garlic naan. I'm like, a fucking samosa. I'd smash it in my face right now.
I did do that thing justice. I'm not gonna lie. I did that thing justice.
Juices. It looked good. That it did.
I can't make it again, man. It's so decadent.
Yeah.
So much butter in there, man. So much butter.
Yeah, it definitely is buttery. It's a namesake.
Yeah.
So, like,
True that.
So like we can travel and shit again, Julio, and do stuff like go places and things. Like, are you just gonna like say fuck the keto and be like, I'm getting me some mopongo? Like,
Yeah, because I'll be moving around, walking around Spanish Harlem like, mira, Bobby. Go to Cuchi Frito, yeah.
Rico. Go to Old San Juan in Puerto Rico and get that shit for real. Go to Races. That's my spot. Yeah.
I would not mind a vacay somewhere that's not here.
I should have already been there this year.
Ah, yeah.
Sorry, guy.
Next year, baby.
Yeah.
Truth.
Or you can get inoculated and then.
Yo no sé, papi.
They're lowering the requirements. Yeah, more and more each day because people are like, nah, I don't want it. And they have all this vaccine and they can't use it. People are
Where's that at?
get it. I know they're doing it in Yankee Stadium for one because the Bronx
They
won.
did it at the Javits Center too. They were opened it up recently, right?
Yeah, and they were
Like,
doing.
yo, what am I going to travel on the COVID train to go to the Javits Center? To go to get the that's like 11 miles from here or some shit. It seems like it. It's not really that far. It's really like 5 or 6 miles. But
You got to get one of those like beekeeper faceplates, completely bubble off your head, and then you can head.
and what I would do is what I do everything now. I would walk there because that's what I do now. Is I walk everywhere.
Walk
Right.
to the Javits. Oh my god, that's a walk, dude.
Guy like Gogi says, Paul, sent you a DM on Super Saiyan in
Thanks, man.
Orlando.
Appreciate it. Like I said, I'm going up tomorrow, so I need
That's
to
pretty dope. I didn't even check the Dragon Ball restaurant. That's pretty cool.
They sell soup.
You got soup in there. Eat some bibbities and some bobbities. It's delicious.
Probably.
Yeah. All right.
This is with extra Reddits. Would you like steamed Vegeta?
Got some kakarot's.
Ooh.
There you go. Yeah, carrots. What is it?
I'm not eating no chow su. I'll tell you that much.
What's wrong with Chelsea? Right, Chelsea?
I don't know. It just sounds bad.
I made some Chelsea lost was it 2 weeks ago? No, holy shit, 2 weeks ago.
I've never had chow su.
chow soup.
You've never had barbecue pork?
Oh yeah, that's what it is.
Chow soup.
I had no idea.
Pasu.
I had not one clue.
Have you ever had tonkatsu at Ichiran?
I've had
Yeah, if you've had tonkatsu ramen, the circular
pork.
piece of pork is chasu.
Chasu. Yeah.
Oh, okay, then yeah, I have. I have. Shit.
You had chow soup?
I had chow su.
Julio and Tex once traveled Colleen and I over to a spot to have some ramen-esque food
Yeah.
over there.
Was it bagak?
But
Nah,
not bagak.
it wasn't the gag.
The
I
corner
just wanted
store?
to say the fucking name.
It's pretty
Bagak.
good. That day I was hung over. That was the day you got to touch the flea, Julio.
Yeah, I put it in my hand. You guys can't do that.
Why not?
Not yet, anyway.
I want
Give it time. I won't touch it.
I want touch it now.
The side of fried piccolo. Michael Dawson says, "Of late, what I miss, a whole lot of stuff. So you're gonna have to go back and watch the episode again."
We had some beautiful, beautiful discussions.
Wild banter. Talked a little bit about colored lights.
Talked about lights. It was great.
Doo-doo pal.
Something doodle pals.
And I was dead mouse for like 30 seconds.
Hey, come on down to Poo Poo Pals. Get you the platter.
Make it spicy for you.
Shit.
Fresh.
Oh, man.
Fresh Poo Poo
Yo,
Pals.
Julio, next time you come over, we're gonna like do some like hot sauce thing online. We're gonna make a video.
Okay.
You meet Colleen eating
Okay.
some like psychotic hot sauce.
Let's go. I'm not doing the bomb.
You are doing the bomb. You're doing the bomb. You're doing the last dad. I got a bunch more for her that like recently I got a bunch more. We got like, yeah, the shelves. We have 2 shelves in the fridge now that are all hot sauces.
As long as it doesn't taste like hate.
Well, yeah,
Does it taste like bagak?
Ugh.
the bomb does taste like a little bit like it does taste like hate. A little
Like
bit.
pure, like you put hate inside your mouth. It's a, hey, man.
Real quick, I know Charles Apprentice, aka Steve, is probably asleep right now, probably just off to dreamland. But he requested me to design something, a T-shirt for Critical Builds. That I'm about to show you guys, and I'm wondering if you guys can pick up what it actually is.
Okay.
A homage to.
Okay.
So I'm gonna share my screen, and then we're gonna go to application window and share. Can you guys tell what it is?
Fucking Canada's stupid.
Canada tried and drills.
Because it's
God.
tasty and helpful to your digestive system.
I fucking can't with you guys. For no reason. No reason. I prefer Seagrams. I prefer Seagrams. Fuck you. Seagrams is the superior ginger ale.
So let me know if you guys want this on a T-shirt. I can put it on this. I can put this on the site.
Steve definitely wants it.
So yeah, I'll make it specifically just for Steve. But if you guys want it, let me know. I'll put it on up there, and you guys can.
For Steve needs it on like he needs it as a big print on a pullover white hoodie or cream colored hoodie. Yeah,
cream colored hoodie. I am all over that.
I'll pitch in on that.
But yeah, so if you guys want that, let me know. And then Julius has a question.
What's up,
Mixed
Julius?
ratio for Mr. Ships 1000 white.
Yeah, Julius Stemsky, of course. Good quick question. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. What's the mixed ratio for thinning that surfacer 100 white and 1500 black? I always go for my surfacers. I go depending on what I'm doing. I go 1 to 2 or 1 to 1.5, 1 to 2 for my surfacer to thinner. What do you guys say?
Yeah.
Yes, 1.5 to 2.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's very easy to over thin 1,000 to 1,500 just because the pigments are so small. They're freaking tiny. Yeah, so just err on the lower side of that 1.5 to 2, and then apply more to get the finish you want.
Yeah.
Sorry, I was bringing up air from the Canada Dry. So.
Yeah. No, yeah, I've just been recently mixing up fresh mixing Surfacer 500 at 1 to 2, just like from the hip, so it's rough, but to get that like thicker coat on all of these parts to fill in, and yeah, it worked really good. I did actually do some of the stuff that is cleaner, like the things that I didn't modify. I really only laid down that 500 on the stuff that I was like doing stuff too. If it was just like a raw part that I had cleaned up and like sanded, then I just laid down 12 because you don't have to waste that 500 on something that doesn't need to be thinned at all, or not. Damn it, I said it again. Filled. That doesn't need to be filled at all. So yeah, that's what I was rocking on that. That's why those things look so good. Is because I laid down a nice tasty coat of 500.
Yeah, 500 is good, man.
Yeah,
Good filler.
if you look at them in like, I'm gonna just leave it raw-ish to a degree too. Like I know, thank God, Make is a little rough and tumble with the finish and stuff, so I can go real gunky, real funky with it, and that is a blessing. Yeah, because like there's a lot of it is like me scraping before I got my awesome ceramic scraper from Volks USA. Oh my gosh. I mean, I bought the damn thing. I didn't get it. But yeah, there are parts that are like a little bit rough. I'm just scraping with my number 11 on this and just using it as best I can. Or this. What's the other one? Like a big
Snow's
scalpel.
killing my connection, boys. Oh.
Yeah.
The cable's like, it's frozen water. I can't.
Quick, call Poo Pals.
I'm not the number 11. This is the number 8, right?
Oh. Yes, I believe that is the number 8.
Yeah, this is an 8. But yeah, this fucking big fuck off. Carve and bleed.
Jesus Christ. Man, pull out a Bowie knife.
Michael,
For my fine work.
Michael Dawson has a quick question. The picture I uploaded to Instagram, the PGU head, does it look
Half-assed. Because Pab's cut out. Half-assed.
Connection.
look at the
Yeah, that face. Yo, somebody screenshot that. Somebody screenshot that, please.
Yeah.
It went too fast. Damn it.
I'll call Poo Poo Bros real quick.
It'll be there for posterity.
Make sure the connection is good. Hello, Poo Poo Bros. This is.
Here you go, Julio. This is the big one.
Oh, Jesus. That's a blade, dude. That's a blade. That's a machete.
Did you guys answer Michael Dawson's question? I don't know if I was frozen.
That is a good one right there. It's a shaper.
It doesn't look half-assed. It looks like you were handling a lot, so stuff chipped.
I haven't looked at it. I suck.
He tagged us in it.
Oh wait, what the fuck? Did I not look at it? I may have not even looked at it.
Yeah, it just looked like that you were handling it a lot. That's about it.
Yeah, the I saw the photo, and I think the finish is a wee bit rough. So yeah, if you just be a little bit more patient with your application, dust off your piece before you paint and stuff, just so that there's nothing underneath. Otherwise, I don't think it's I didn't look at it and go, yeah, he rushed that. I think.
To me, it looks like your shit's mad out of focus for one.
I think it's just to where his light is. His light is back behind it, so the shadows cast on the face. You can't really.
Yeah, it's a little out of focus. Yeah, it looks a little chipped up. It doesn't necessarily look bad. Right?
And, I mean, luckily you chipped on some protruding surfaces, so it's like where the face would chip.
Yeah, that's nothing.
Protruding. Definitely
a
little, like the tiniest bit of dry brushing on some of the corners, and you probably would never.
You can even go back in with the same mix on a regular brush and just touch it by hand, and then when you put your clear coats on it and do your finish work, it'll all blend away. On the little SD, right? I fucked up hard and broke one of the big spikes, right? I just like sheared the epoxy putty straight off of the surface of it after it was painted, right?
Shit.
So I glued it back together and like roughed it, like sanded it as best I could, and like painted it by hand again, and then clear coated it off, and it looks fine.
Mm-hmm.
So don't be afraid to fix the things that are a little bit iffy, and we all make mistakes. It's fine. It's cool. Like just touch it up a little bit and then work around it. Next time you'll do something a little different, and it's cool.
Get that top coat down and be all right.
Yeah, don't get so stressed about like Like, don't get stressed about the little things, man. Don't stress those small things. Like, that's cool.
I like the gray and purple, the two colors.
It didn't even register in my head. You were like, did it look half-assed? And I'm like, what are you talking about? Look half-assed. I don't even know the thing. I don't remember seeing a thing from you that looked half-assed. And there you go. That's my answer for you. I didn't see it.
It looks at least 3/4 assed.
Yeah.
No, I saw it. I liked it. It's good. Like, that's why I didn't know what the hell you were talking about. What the fuck are you talking about, man? You lost me.
You lost him.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't think it was like you were rushing anything. You were just just be a little bit more careful with your application.
Slow down.
Yeah, slow down a little bit. Like I said, dust it off. Like the thing that stands out to me the most when I look at it is just like the roughness of the blue/purple. It's a little bit rough on in terms of like your be careful.
You talking like an application?
Yes. Guy Dago says, Pabs, you have been immortalized in iPhone snapshot greatness for all to see.
Yes.
I look back at the replay real quick. It's like I was trying to dethrone King Nogag.
Yeah. Shit. He's not gonna like that.
Hot from the colon.
Hot off the colon.
Hot off the colon. Is John Lynn making that a sticker?
Yeah.
I swear she is, of course. That's righteous.
It really is. I think I'm catching the hang of this program more and more. It's pretty fun.
Which one, Clipart Studio or Clipart?
Yeah. I do enjoy
Is that what you were using on stream?
Yeah. And hints of Photoshop. Hints.
It looked like you were using Illustrator.
I jumped in using clip art, and then I was like, fuck it, I just want to draw shit, because Illustrator is way more like, it's not as loose, you can't just sketch.
That's what I was trying to direct Paul, because he says he wanted to kind of test it out and try it out. Clipart Studio is free, correct?
Yeah, you can get a free trial and then just keep using it. It's a pretty dope program. I just gotta learn it. I gotta really like pay attention.
Paul's record. Reading the instructions alone.
Not a good look for me.
Yeah, it's all right. You sand everything though, so this
I sand a lot of sand.
You're there on the back end, so
I just don't know how to put it together once it's been sanded.
Sometimes you gotta take a second and I go. Who am I to judge?
True.
F3. I never clipped that part out.
Yeah,
so even F runner.
I totally did that with the Machine Krieger build. I did that. I was like going through and like finishing up the runners and stuff, and I'm like, what the fuck? What is this?
Why is there extra parts?
Where does this go to? This little round thing? Like, oh shit, where did I miss? I glued so much of this together and modified it and everything. How did I miss this one tiny little thing? And then it's because it's like a random surface detail on a panel or something that doesn't. It really is inconsequential, but
it's nerve-wracking. Like when you put together Gunpla, and there's some of those that like half the runner is unused, and you're fine. But if you ever had one where like 2 parts are unused and the whole kit, and you're like, oh shit, what did I do here?
It's just gonna fall apart on me.
How did I miss that?
what was it?
One of the wing kits I did was like that. Like it was like 1 part on the runner. I was like, oh. Luckily, they have that little thing in the beginning with like the X's over it. But
oh yeah, yeah, I did. I kept back and...
spoiled by Bandai kits. Like if you were to ask me to put like an old Rydell model or something together, I'd be like, fuck, I don't know what I'm doing.
Oh, Ravel's good though.
Yeah, Ravel.
Yeah.
Why are there so many seam lines everywhere? Glue.
Glue.
Well, no, I mean even this, like this machine trigger, this is Hasegawa, so it's like yeah. It fits pretty well, but there are parts of it that have to be glued just by their nature.
Can anyone read what the mecha decals say? I tried putting them under a magnifying lens, but still couldn't read what they say.
Yeah, absolutely can read what they say.
You can read the 100s easy.
Yeah, absolutely.
You gotta start making some 160s. People make crazy shit. They're pretty cool.
Well, the best part about the 1/100s is they're so legible. You can use them on like a 1:20 scale, and it works.
Mm-hmm.
Because, you know, it just looks like print, like normal print. It doesn't have to be huge. Could you imagine some of those like big ass like mecha decals, like some of the bigger ones that have like the whole like readout like with everything?
Mm-hmm.
Could you imagine that in like a 1:20? How big that thing would fucking be? Put on a model?
Yeah.
No,
I'm definitely doing that this year for
of course they some shits. Oh yeah.
Yeah. Use some mecha decals.
Oh yeah, of course. I use mecha decals on the fleet. I think I use a bunch of crazy shit.
Man, I got these fucking decals from an old airplane, and I put them in the water, and that shit disintegrated. As soon as I tried to slide it off of the film, it disintegrated, dude. I was like,
Literally, or didn't just like break into parts? Because I've had like a large decal break into like 11 different parts that I had to reassemble on the surface of the
like a million little parts.
I had one of those cheap like Chinese decals on eBay. Just like I went to go slide it, and it just like
disintegrate.
Oh.
Text Marquis has it right. They say caution and then buy more mega decals.
Yeah.
She's not wrong.
So Mechanism Friday night at 10 p.m.
Every other Friday, your choice. Figure out which Friday it is.
Somebody remembers.
Tim was hanging out on Tuesday stream for a second, but next week.
Yeah. And
soon, critical episode 2, 3, 4, 4, 4, season 2. Episode
February 20th. Episode 4 of season 2, critical builds.
Ginger ale.
I got to
bring your ginger ales, bring your shirts. I want to see them.
I'm gonna
bring your hats.
They better be backwards.
Yeah,
no front facing hats.
What the fuck did I do?
No such thing in this stream. No.
Yo, you gotta get me
What's up the lighting on your face?
You gotta get me a billless one. Billless critical builds.
You want to build this? Oh, you know they make that, man.
Like a beanie.
And I want the critical builds.
He wants the
snapback with no bill.
Yeah.
What is it?
It's called scissors. Just saying, man.
Pretty Paul builds yarmulke.
When you don't pay
yarmulke.
when you don't have the bill, the hat is like $10 cheaper.
Yeah, but they have to be set up to do that.
Like I'm gonna send Julio a bucket hat. I want him to wear it.
One burger, no, one cheeseburger, no burger.
No burger. You hear me?
I want a cheese sandwich, but I want a hamburger, but no burger.
Maybe some lettuce. You got lettuce back there?
Yeah, with extra onions. Just give me a bunch of ketchup and mustard and onions in a bun.
Miguel is asking, who is the special guest for episode 4?
Yo, Nunya.
Oh.
So actually, I wanna put this towards, because I know a good number of people are in the chat right now watch Critical Builds.
Yeah.
I was playing with the thought of perhaps having viewers as a guest on some of these episodes.
Oh,
Shit. Oh shit.
Ooh.
First guest, Miguel.
I'm just playing it out there because obviously not everybody's into being in front of a camera talking and all that stuff. So I'm playing around with the thought to see if there is any interest in perhaps putting yourself out there and becoming temporarily a part of the Critical Builds panel. And, we'll see. But we do have some other guests coming on and other stuff. So we have, I think, at least another 3 guests. I think 3 or 4. So if you guys want to know who it is, shut up. I'll tell you. Oh man, you guys call the Poo Poo Bros and they'll tell you.
Poo Poo Bros on next week.
Doo-doo pals.
Doodle Pals.
Doodle Pals. Get the poo-poo powder from Doodle Pals.
Dave B is asking, how do you submit Critical Builds? Is there a format for photos or link submissions? So, Dave, if you go to my Instagram profile, so instagram.com/Chris_Pabs, the link on my bio is the form to submit Critical Builds submissions. Wait, I English, I know it. We can do it. That's the link to submit builds and stuff. It's not limited to Gundam. It's it can be any kind of model kit that you've worked on that you want feedback on. That's the best way to submit, because that's what we look at. That's what we're picking builds off of. And what else is there? Oh, if you are doing any kind of anime statues or figures and stuff that you're painting and customizing, just know that I have to look through those, and I have to censor them if they are a bit too risky to show on YouTube. I just have to be a bit careful.
Nothing
because I
personal.
don't want to be taken down. Yeah.
Yeah,
I'm not doctoring your image. I just have to remove things that might be a bit sus.
Miguel's like, damn.
I gotta save those for the personal folder.
I can't get that out of my head, man.
Oh my god. Yeah, that was a bad one.
Oh man.
Miguel just wants to stain people's brains. He's got problems. He's like, I'll make a good impression. Send you some wild shit here.
Why does it look like she's pooping?
From the depths of E2046.
You're welcome, Dave.
This is a chill groove. I like that.
I mean, it's no trap music with Japanese girls dancing, but
Same channel.
They were getting down.
Yeah, they were doing that little dance choreography style. Mr.
Nice.
Roboto.
It's super nice.
Thanks, Kermit. That was super sweet.
Man, he says, I want to throw my hat in the ring for season 3.
Oh. It's gonna be enough for season 2. You can jump on season 2. Probably, if you want.
It's not done yet. You don't know until you know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I got kind of late in the show to do show and tell, but I got a bunch of these little like needle dropper bottles, right? With the little tips and all that jazz for applying my super glue and accelerant, and it is so much fucking better.
Yeah.
spray it all over the whole part in your hand.
Dude, yeah, I mean that's what happened with the flea. I was using the zip kicker in like the this pump sprayer, and like I just went to hit a little thing, and it got all over the clear canopy, and I had to polish it clear again because it etched the clear out. You know, it's fun.
Oh, Jesus.
Yeah, it sucked, but it's okay. I'm good at polishing, but fuck, it's just time and arthritis. You know, so yeah, really, it's about conservation. So wasting product, wasting glue, wasting time. Paul, how much time have I spent digging out, drilling out my fucking super glue?
At least 3 of these 98 episodes have been just you drilling out super glue.
2 hours of just drilling out the super glue. And it even took me a second. So I got the little dropper thing, and I put my zip kicker in it. I was like, I got my zip kicker and my little dropper. What's good? And so I was using the big ass glue bottle and this little zip kicker thing, and I'm still fucking having to drill. And I'm like, wait a minute. Ding! Good idea, bad idea. I had like a little Warner Brothers cartoon moment where a light bulb went off in my head and it hit me with a hammer. I was like, you got me. Put the glue in the little bottle.
I did freeze for a little while there. Yeah.
Yeah, they're cheap as shit. You can get them on Amazon. If you guys want, I can drop a link somewhere. But yeah, I got like a whole pile of them.
I need to stop being so fucking animated when I talk. I'm just gonna stop.
Just stop talking like this. Don't even move.
Yep, I'm just gonna,
Just keep it going. You guys having a good time tonight?
it was a great time tonight. I had lots of fun talking animatedly.
Animatedly.
Well. All right. I think we should probably wrap this up. It's getting a little bit late. It's 11:30. This is we're gonna do a little. We'll do our
new thumbnail.
Oh man! Oh, you know what's going on the Discord now. Better than the old. It's the new.
That's the like in Critical, if it's not good, that's the face you get.
Yeah.
Guy says I had a Gru from Despicable Me moment where I said light bulb just like Gru did. It happens.
So, Manny says you have to play the audio.
Oh, I'll play it now, Manny. You know it's gonna be some stupid shit. Let's go, Manny. Where is it?
Thank you for your contributions, man. Yeah, I appreciate it, bro.
I'm using that for one web
All right, Julio, where can these fine people find you, my friend?
The internet, Clipping Nubs, wherever you may go. I'll be there. I'll show you the road.
Thanks, Julio.
You're welcome.
We'll see you Tuesday.
Thank you guys for joining me tonight. I've had a great night of discussions.
Oh, Peps, how many memes did you make of me while I was passed out on Ryan Watch 2019?
Oh shit!
They were great. They were all good.
True. But yeah, you guys can find me Chris_Paps again. That's exactly where you guys can find the Critical Build submission link. Critical Builds on youtube.com/R3D5UNC. I still can't change it. I'm sorry. And yeah, I had a great night tonight. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Oh, not tomorrow. Next Tuesday.
Next Tuesday. Yeah. Thanks for hanging out, Peps.
Yeah, thanks for having me.
Master Paul.
Yeah. Paul, Instagram, YouTube. Thank you guys for hanging out again. We are 2 away from 100. God, that's crazy.
Wow.
So we'll do something fun for that. So
We don't know what we're doing.
We don't know what we're doing.
Not because it's a surprise to you, because it's a surprise to us.
As much a surprise to Paul as it is a surprise to me. I thought about it today for 5 minutes. I was so busy doing crazy, I've just been like head up the butt fixing this fucking place. I was just like, everything was starting to like cloud over me, and I thought I was going to be crushed by models, so I had to do something about it today, and I did. Thank you guys for tuning in and joining us when hanging out for like a couple of hours and having a laugh. This has been the KotoKai Robo-Dojo Workbench 98. Episode 100, we're going to do some sort of giveaway or something. I know Paul's got something in plan. I got a couple things going on in my own head here, trying to figure out what's going down exactly. But yeah, it's going to be a good time. It's a couple weeks away. So thank you guys again for tuning in. I'll be back again next Tuesday on the Critical Core Build Off / Four Horsemen / just another having fun, making cool stuff and laughing. So we'll see you guys next time. Again, thank you all. Bye.
Toodaloo.
Toodaloo.